way up.
Hey, what's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. What's today? Tuesday? Is it Tuesday? All right. Kyle Anthony is back.
What's up, y'all? Hey, neighbors.
CEO and founder of the Neighborhood Talk, but also new entrepreneur.
Yes, Face by Kyle. Face by Kyle.
You
y'all.
see the face.
Get that glass skin.
You see the face. All right. Well, we got a great show for you guys today. Of course, you know we're all about spreading love and positivity. Valentine's Day is coming up, too. I just want to throw that out there as people are getting prepared.
I need a boo.
You need a boo?
I do.
You don't have it? What's your DMs look like? Let me see.
Oh, man. You want to see it for real?
Yeah, I'm going to take a look. See if there's anybody in there we want to shine a light on.
Oh, no.
All right, well, 800-292-5150. Call us up. Let us know who you want to shine a light on. It's an important week because it's Valentine's Day. Some people hate Valentine's Day and feel like it's nothing. Navy, you're single. You have plans? Because you know that's... Oh, so you do have a Valentine's Day date. All right. Well, we want to hear from you guys. 800-292-5150. Call us up. Let us know who you want to shine a light on. It's Way Up.
I'ma shine.
Turn your lights on, y'all.
Turn your lights on.
Spreading love to those who are doing greatness.
Shine a light on them. Shine a light on them.
It's time to shine a light on them.
All right, it's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here with my guy, Kyle Anthony from the Neighborhood Talk.
Yes.
And you know, last night I was actually at an event in Brooklyn at this place called Brick. It's all about the arts. And I want to shine a light on the president of Brick. That's Wes Jackson. And he has over 20 years of experience as an entrepreneur, as an innovator. He's worked in the music business prior to all of this. But what I love is that in that space, they do a lot of things for the culture. There's a lot of programming that goes there. I've literally been to Brick and done something for HIV awareness, but then I've also been there for VP Records celebrating their anniversary with a dance hall concert. And yesterday I was there moderating a panel with people who are running for mayor of New York City. So I just love a space that can be kind of molded into whatever it needs to be, and it's all about community and coming together. And for him as a leader of that, you know, it's just amazing to see the work that he's doing.
Right.
And we're in talks to definitely do more when it comes to... He also founded the Brooklyn Hip Hop Festival.
Oh, you're doing a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, well, shout out to him.
You know, look, it feels like we need to do more, but you're doing a lot too, Kyle.
Right.
So, yeah, shout out to you, Wes, and thanks for a great night last night as the president of Brick Arts and Media. Now, who do you guys want to shine a light on? 800-292-5150. Oh, it's our guy, Mello. Mello, who you want to shine a light on?
First of all, I want to shine a light on my mother. You feel me? Happy birthday, Mama Moolah. You feel me? I'm not going to say her age because she don't look it. But I'm also going to shine a light on y'all as well because y'all just hit 2 years. You feel me?
Oh, yeah. Way Up is 2 years old.
Look at you.
Yup.
I know that's right.
MVP and staying hot to the Hall of Fame, and you well on your way there.
Well, thank you. You know, my show is over here walking on its own, standing up on its own, you know, doing all the things.
It's not even close. It's not even close. Like, come on now.
All right. Well, thank you, Mello. You've been a long-time supporter, so I appreciate you.
Always and forever.
Okay.
Definitely.
See, that's cute. All right. Well, that was Shine a Light, 800-292-5150. If you couldn't get through, you can leave a message. And when we come back, Yee time. And we got to see what is the aftermath from Super Bowl for Kendrick Lamar. You know they don't get paid for the halftime show.
They don't, but they get exposure.
Yeah, and it's worth it. We'll talk about it. It's Way Up.
They say it's truth in the rumors.
From industry shade to all the gossip.
Talk to me.
Angela's spilling that Yee tea.
Talk to me.
It's Way Up with Angela Yee featuring Kyle Anthony from the Neighborhood Talk.
my neighbors.
Let's get into some Yee tea. Super Bowl has hit 126 million viewers. It's the most watched ever.
That's crazy.
So last year was the most watched ever, but now this year topped last year. So it's a 2% improvement from last year. So yeah, shout out to them for that. We were talking about this behind the scenes, and it's because there's a lot of people who can watch it on a lot of different platforms. So
yeah, I was shocked about you can watch it on Tubi. Like
Tubi is not playing no games. You hear me? Kendrick Lamar, by the way, his stream surged after the Super Bowl halftime show. Not Like Us increased by 430% on Spotify. We were talking about the black guy that was explaining to the older white guy next to him what was going on while they were watching the halftime show. Like, this song is about X, Y, and Z. SZA streams also increased by 80%. And the entire top 5 on Apple Music was held by Kendrick's songs the following morning.
He getting that paper.
And we saw on Apple Music's page, they just posted, they not like us like 100 times.
Dang, isn't Drake supposed to be like real tight with Apple Music?
He kind of helped with the launch of Apple Music.
Yeah.
But, you know.
Everybody just turning back on him.
Oh, you feel
Poor
bad?
Drake. Yeah, I'm a Drake fan, you know.
Are you a Kendrick fan too?
I have to be because I'm from LA. So I feel like I, gotta say I rock with Kendrick or I'm gonna be on the outs.
Well, you could like both, right? You don't gotta pick a side.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay,
You're right.
You're an empath. Kendrick Lamar is also only the second artist with a double diamond song, and that's for Humble. It's officially sold 20 million units. Post Malone and Sway Lee did that with Sunflower. So who knew, right?
Yeah, and I also heard that SZA added dropped some songs as well, which brings her SOS to 42. At this point, she should have just dropped.
I know you said that, like, why shouldn't it just do a whole nother album? She just keeps on adding on. But we do have a snippet of that Joni song, SZA featuring Don Toliver.
I've been wiped out like 3 times. With that dish, she called me 9 lives. I got perfect time. I got perfect timing. I can stop to my shot. I can start to live with
All right. I was telling you guys, I was like, does this have to do with Joni Mitchell? And everybody in here said, who is Joni Mitchell?
Yeah, I didn't know
I love
Joni
that
was
for you guys.
81.
The reason I know Joni Mitchell is because of Q-Tip. He had a song with her, God Till Is Gone. And so I was like, oh, is this, it just made me think of that. But, this was something that she had teased a while ago, and she had posted a screenshot of her mother's review of this song. Her mother said, sitting here, eyes closed, rocking from side to side to your music. I was surprised and touched by the sweet homage to your granny. Love it and love you. And thank you so much for stepping out of what's comfortable to share it with me. I feel so special, excited for you.
Oh, that was cute.
That's what it's all about. Your family loving it. Your mom loving it.
Yes.
All right. Well, that is your Yeetie. When we come back, we have About Last Night. That's where we discuss what we did last night. Man, I had a great night last night.
Yeah, you was with the mayor and all the candidates.
No, I was not with the mayor.
Well, you was in his presence. He was in his
He was
presence.
not there.
Oh,
It was
he
people
didn't
who
go?
were running for mayor, but he definitely did not show up. He had a lot going on, but we'll talk about that.
I thought he
There's
showed
a lot
up.
of people running for mayor this year in New York, but Eric Adams was not there. It's way up.
So, about last night. Here's how it went down.
It's way up with Angela Yee. I'm here, Kyle Anthony from the Neighborhood Talk.
morning, my neighbor.
And I just want to say, not just from the Neighborhood Talk, but the founder and CEO of the Neighborhood Talk, Kyle.
Yes, the CEO, the boss.
The
I'm
boss.
here. I'm here.
So what did you do last night? Because you're in New York for a few days. You've been outside.
Well, yesterday was a pretty chill night for me. I went and got some Popeyes and, hit a
You're in
little
New
Mary
York.
J
I'm
and went
not
to
mad
sleep.
at the Popeyes, though. I'm not going to lie.
Okay.
I feel like I might have had Popeyes last night, too.
You can never go wrong with some chicken strips.
Now, one thing I will say that happened last night, our mayor in New York City, Eric Adams, they're talking about dropping these charges against him, right? And so people are saying, I saw former federal prosecutor Jeffrey Toobin is saying this is one of the most bizarre situations that I have ever seen. And the Justice Department under the new Trump administration dismissed the case against him, but they said, we don't know whether he's guilty or not, but we want him to fight crime. I mean, this is what happens in authoritarian countries. He was facing counts of conspiracy to commit wire fraud, solicitation of a contribution by a foreign national, and bribery. And they said they reached this conclusion without assessing the strength of the evidence or the legal theories on which the case is based. Now, oddly enough, yesterday, I was actually moderating a panel, a cultural and arts mayoral forum, because this is an election year for the mayor here in New York City, and it's a crowded field, and we do have ranked choice voting, so you can pick like first, second, third choice and all of that. And so we did have 7 of the candidates. Mayor Adams was not there, but he is supposed to be running again for mayor, but he wasn't there. And this news actually broke while we were in the middle of having this forum. And so there are people from the administration, the comptroller Brad Lander, who's been up here before, who's running for mayor, who actually still work. There's senators who are running for mayor as well, so they work closely with the mayor. And so I feel like everybody had very negative things to say about
What are they saying?
Eric Adams. I mean, they were talking about how they just came from a meeting and he was basically telling people not to push back against what Trump was saying and to cooperate with what's going on with the migrant situation in New York City, because that's been a big issue right now. And, you know, that situation was also something that was brought up during this mayoral forum. What do we do when it comes to this is a sanctuary city? And sanctuary cities have certain laws to protect human beings, to make sure that they're treated in that way. People aren't just scared to go to school, scared that ICE is going to show up at church, scared.
Right.
You know, kids are literally not going to class because they don't know what's going to happen. You know, a lot of schools have seen attendance drop sharply because of this, and people are nervous. And so, you know, these are just all situations that's an ongoing thing. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens. But yes, that was my about last night, and we'll keep on talking about this. But one thing we also want to talk about is DeAndre Sanders and Jacquees. Now, today we were actually supposed to interview Dej Loaf and Jacquees for lip service, but for some reason that got canceled. And I do want to say I had a feeling it was going to get canceled because things haven't been going so smooth. DeAndre Sanders is not happy, I guess, about this whole Dej Loaf and Jacquees album. She says they're faking a relationship in order to promote this project together. And I want to ask you guys, we'll talk about that more later. Have you ever not been able to bring your partner around work events? Has there ever been a time when you were like, nope, you can't come? Because sometimes your significant other, you want to be able to bring them out. You want to be able to know that they can like schmooze around the room.
Act accordingly.
And be supportive.
Yes.
Has that ever happened where you're like, I can't even bring you out amongst...
Well, I ain't never had somebody for that long for me you know, to make that decision. But I mean, I wouldn't bring my partner around unless we were, you know,
I mean, they do have a kid together, right?
Yeah. I
So-
mean, he should bring her around, but I mean, she might be acting up.
We want to see what you guys think. Has that ever happened to you? You dated somebody, but they couldn't come around your work events. 800-292-5150. Call us up. Again, that's 800-292-5150. Have you dated someone and could not bring them around any type of work events? Is way up.
Let's go.
Turn me up. Here we go again.
This is Way Up with Angela Yee.
It's Way Up with Angela Yee. Kyle from the Neighborhood Talk is joining me today.
Good morning, my neighbor.
Day 2. And we're talking about, have you ever dated somebody who was, you just couldn't bring them around work friends? This is from DeAndre Sanders and Jacquees. She posted, stop asking me why I'm not around. I'm not allowed to be around them because Dej would feel uncomfortable if his fiance is there. Jacquees and Dej Loaf has this Valentine's Day album dropping, and I guess she not allowed to come to the video shoot. She just can't be around.
Now,
at that
the
point.
video shoot, I can understand, but as far as selling like a package to, you know, make money, girl, let them, you know, fake it. Let them get them coins.
Ooh.
But I do think she should be able to come to the shoot unless, you know, are y'all faking it or is there something else going on? Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's a hard thing to say. I will say I haven't dated anybody that I felt was crazy since I was probably just graduate, since like my senior year in college. After that, I have rules. If I can't bring you around my work friends, then that's a red flag to me. Like because I know me and I know I don't do anything disrespectful. So if you have an issue, that's your problem. What about you?
Yeah, I'm the same way. Like if I can't bring you around, then what are we doing together? I'm not trying to hang out with you just in the house.
Well, let's see what you guys think. Kim, are you unable to bring your partner around work stuff?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Somebody spoke to me, another female, or it could be a boss. Like, oh, you must be messing around with them, or, you know, it's just the attitude. At the same time, it's just, I couldn't mix the two, you know, I have to leave her home.
Ooh, how did that work out for you?
Oh, we went out separately.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Look, honestly, that's a red flag. Like, you can't do that.
Yeah, you messing up the bag at that point.
Yeah, don't mess up the bag. All right, well, thank you.
All right.
Hey, Tarina.
Hey, how are you?
Good. How you doing?
I'm doing well, thank you. Love this question here.
Uh-oh. Sounds like you had some issues with it, with somebody you couldn't bring around.
So I was in Boston. I was going under another name, and I was hosting an event. And my husband at the time, when I would bring him around, he's kind of awkward. And my whole persona did not go for being the married housewife type.
Oh.
It was kind of bad. I just started going out places by myself and not wearing my wedding ring.
Oh, man.
Why you marry him? If you embarrassed by
you
him.
guys, they were like flirting and everything. No. Was not embarrassed by him, but just not for the industry.
He was not comfortable around that. Ooh, anytime you gotta stop wearing your wedding ring.
I don't know about that one.
I know. But I loved him. I really loved him, and I was faithful. There was a lot of flirting, of course.
Is flirting cheating, kind of?
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
Now, if he started flirting.
Listen, I'm all for women, but this time I feel like you might have been,
She try to keep the options open.
And when he met you, you were doing that, right?
I was not. No, I wasn't.
Ooh. So you kind of chose that over your husband?
No.
Yeah.
I hope he's listening.
I know, right?
He just wants some accountability, man. He just wants some accountability.
No. It was honestly other issues.
Well, you live and you learn, right?
That probably got me in hot water.
Sound like he was a good man, Savannah.
I know.
He was for someone not just me all the time. Yes.
All right.
I'm getting off of this phone now, but thank you so much.
Thank you for calling. See, we can be toxic too.
Right.
All right. Well, thank you guys for calling. And you can still leave a message at 800-292-5150 or on the iHeartRadio app. You can tap that microphone and leave a message that way. And when we come back, your Yeetie, Marlon Wayans versus Soulja Boy. I never thought I'd be saying that. Never thought I'd be saying that.
Weird duo.
Yeah.
What's going on with them?
Well, that's a weird versus, right?
Yeah.
Why are they arguing? But it's way up.
Check the news. I got news. This in the news that relates to you. These stories are flying under the radar.
It's way up with Angela Yee. Kyle, the owner and CEO and founder of the Neighborhood Talk, is guest hosting today.
What's up, neighbors?
All right, and we've been talking about eggs a lot behind the scenes. I feel like that was part of like campaign promises. The cost of eggs is going to go down. Well, Costco and Trader Joe's are limiting how many eggs people can buy. There's a shortage caused by the avian flu. And so due to ongoing issues with the supply of eggs, they're limiting those purchases. So I saw a lot of people like trying to stock up on eggs.
That's crazy. Like when I go to the store, I normally just get me one little carton. I didn't know they was out here buying more than 3.
Last week we told you guys Waffle House is adding a 50-cent charge for every egg that it sells. And they're continuously monitoring egg prices, and they will adjust or remove the surcharge as market conditions allow, so they say.
It's hard to believe this is reality.
And Valentine's Day, we talked about Valentine's Day is coming up. What day is that? Friday? It's on Friday.
Yeah.
I'll be at All-Star Weekend. But chocolate prices are up 20% this Valentine's Day. Cocoa prices have hit a record high. So get ready for that. And that means that if your person buys you some chocolate, they really love you.
Okay. Brody, buy me some chocolate.
They really love you. Hopefully the prices go down by the time it's time to buy the chocolate Easter bunnies. All right, and Elon Musk, while the rest of the world is suffering financially, he's leading an offer to buy ChatGPT's parent company for nearly $100 billion.
Don't give that man nothing else to own.
Please, no. He already did everything he did on X, and now he wants to buy ChatGPT. So every time you try to get some information or ask for something, it's basically he'll be able to give you whatever information, whether or not it's true. But, he's been feuding with the OpenAI CEO, Sam Altman. He's filed a number of legal complaints against that company because a lot of people use OpenAI. And they're saying that leadership has misrepresented OpenAI as a philanthropy. A lot of different things going on right now with that. I feel like this should be such a conflict. Like if you want to work for the president, but also own ChatGPT, but also own X, it just feels like such a conflict.
It's like, what are you up to?
All right. Well, that is your Under the Radar. Now, we do have the Way Up mix at the top of the hour. And like we said, Valentine's Day is around the corner. So many things that we need to talk about today. Like, what are your guys' plans? Somebody I know is not going to All-Star because they're in a relationship and his girlfriend just simply doesn't trust him enough to allow him to go. Do you think that that should interfere with work. That's a difficult thing. Like if you got to work, but then you done cheated before, so now I can't go to work because I got to make up. Anyway, we'll talk about it. It's Way Up.
Just like to talk like they Angela Yee, like they Angela Yee.
Man, she's spilling it all. This is Yee T. Way Up.
It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here with my guy Kyle from the Neighborhood Talk.
Hey.
Good morning, my neighbor.
Did you get a salad too?
I
to
did.
Eat?
I
Okay,
did. I
good.
copied
See?
you.
Good for
It's
you.
good.
Let's get into some Yee tea. Now, Pharrell had a musical that was based on his childhood in Virginia, but now it's not going to happen. According to Variety, the film was shut down. Producers and the director decided in post-production that the collective footage did not live up to its developed conceits. They said they got in the editing room and decided there was not a path forward. So they spent about $20 million on it. And that's going to all be absorbed by Universal. It was also in early post-production, so it wasn't fully edited, so there's no chance that it will be finished.
So it was getting boring, basically.
I guess, yeah. I don't know what ended up happening, but, I did go see the movie that he did, the Lego movie.
How was that?
It was really good. I enjoyed it. I thought it was very different. I don't think that did so well in the box office either. It made $3.8 million domestically during opening weekend against a budget of $16 million, but it does have great ratings, and I'm sure it'll at some point recoup everything. Yeah. All right, now Diddy is being sued for allegedly raping a male street performer back in 2022. Another John Doe who says that Diddy orally raped him and sexually assaulted him after spiking his drink. According to this allegation, he said that he was driven to a private home after he was approached while he was singing and playing guitar on the street by a man who claimed to be a talent scout for Diddy, invited him to a Diddy party. He said that Diddy asked him if he wanted to see his jewelry collection, took him into a private room. He said he suddenly felt drowsy after having a drink and slightly euphoric. And he said he only had one drink, by the way. And then that's when he said that happened. So Tony Busby, again, is the Texas attorney who is representing 120 of these alleged Diddy victims.
And that's the guy who is coming after Jay-Z, right?
He dropped those charges.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, those were dropped already.
Okay.
All right. Well, Cardi B is saying that her uncle was deported and also was at the same time talking about her disgust for Trump at the Super Bowl. Here's what she said.
Now I really like him. Now he's gonna have to, well, he definitely ain't gonna do that, bring my grandma uncle to come back, because my uncle got deported.
My uncle got deported.
Yep. Not sure what's going on with that, but there's a lot of people who are going to be upset when family members, people who they know and love, when things like this happen, even people who are working.
Yeah, I had friends tell me that they knew people that were hiding on the run. I was like, what?
I mean, it's awful.
Yeah.
All right. Usher sat down with Keke Palmer and had a conversation about that viral moment. She's a mother.
I cannot be responsible for how people choose to react to my experience as an entertainer. I am not deliberately trying to do anything that's going to rock anybody's home.
This is what you call ushering.
I am not here to break up your home. I am here to entertain you, my love.
But yes, that's on her, baby. This is Keke Palmer. So he says he has no responsibility for that drama. Some people did know how to tone it down. He came and they were like,
What was the outfit she had on that was like?
Well, that was her ex criticized her over the dress that she wore to the Usher concert. She did have a viral moment during that concert. But Usher's like, look, I'm not in it.
He like, I'm gonna just use you to get them views up.
Doing my job.
Right.
All right. Now, Cameron was talking about this whole Lil Wayne and Joel Santana I Can't Feel My Safe project that never came out. And I remember this. It was very highly anticipated. Definitely could have changed some trajectories, but here's what he said.
There was a time Joel was supposed to put out a project with Lil Wayne, and it didn't happen. And they was like, Cam don't want the project to come out. Cam don't want the project to come out. And that's not what happened. What happened was Universal told Def Jam, well, Lil Wayne still didn't give us his album yet. So if y'all want to put this project out, we're taking 95%. And Def Jam, y'all can take 5%.
Sheesh.
95%?
That's kind of like, no, you can't put it out.
Right.
But they also were waiting for a project to come out. And labels will do that. You know, I remember working for Wu-Tang and Jizza had a song out with Old Dirty Bastard on it. And they were waiting for him to show up to do some stuff for the label. And the label stopped him from doing something with his own cousin. They were like, you know, he was on Elektra. They were like, nope, he can't do it. They won't clear him. All right, well, that is your Yee tea. When we come back, it's time for Ask Yee and Kyle. 800-292-5150. If you need advice from us, we got you. That's what we're here for. It's Way Up.
Here I go. Hey, everybody, whether it's relationship or career advice, Angela's dropping facts.
You should know.
This is Ask Yee.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here with my guy, Kyle Anthony from the Neighborhood Talk.
What's up, neighbors?
And it's time for Ask Yee. 800-292-5150 is the number. We're going to help people out, right?
Yes, we're going to try.
All right, today's caller wants to remain anonymous. Hey, what's up?
Hi. I just have a question.
Okay.
So, I've been married twice, but I met this guy who was really sweet and loving and everything that I've ever wanted in a man.
Oh.
We've been dating 2 months. We've decided that we're getting married. One of my best friends is saying, well, I understand, but you just met this guy, you don't know him that well. And I understand her concern, don't get me wrong, but I get a little Haiti type vibe. You know what I'm saying? She's been with her man a really long time. She's told me a lot of bad things that have happened in their relationship. And I don't want to look at it like that. Plus, I've made her my maid of honor, and she gladly accepted. It's just, I'm getting this bad vibe from her. And what I'm wanting to know now is, do I not make her my maid of honor if she's not 100% behind me with this?
If this is your girl, I would feel some type of way. You know, I wouldn't make her my maid of honor.
I mean, this is about to be your third marriage, though, and you have only known this guy for 2 months.
Yes.
I think if one of my friends met a guy and they told me it was been 2 months of getting married, I would want to be happy, but I would also be like, all right, you know, just out of concern. Yeah. I just want to make sure you're good. Is this really the decision that you want to make? Have you told her that? Like, listen, you can't bring your baggage into what I have going on. And I will say, if she doesn't agree with what it is that you're doing, she's not the right maid of honor. You don't want to
give her an invite.
Yeah, I mean, I would like her to still come as a friend. She's super excited about that, but I'm like, if you're not behind me 100% on this, then why am I choosing you?
It's just going to mess up your friendship.
Yeah, and I don't want to mess the friendship up, but she just, every time we talk, it's this doubt just keeps coming up, and I'm like, I understand. I may be the same way about the other way, but you never come at me like, I'm really happy for you. So glad you met this guy. It's never that. It's always this.
Let her know. Be like, look, if you're not behind this isn't the type of energy I can bring in my new life with. I love you. I want you to come. I feel bad that you've been going through the things that you're going through, but I just can't do this with you. And I hope you understand that, because this is about you. It's your wedding. It's about you.
Yeah, forget her feelings.
Exactly.
Yeah, forget her feelings.
Yeah.
And encourage her to get some help for herself and do what she needs to do, but you're celebrating. This is your day. I do understand genuine concern from somebody who's like, girl, it's only been 2, I understand that. But at the end of the day, this is your life, your relationship. As long as this man is treating you amazing, if it's what you want to do, your friends should be supportive.
Just let her sit in the front row. Don't let her be the bride.
Yeah.
Front row her.
No, the lips all long, but I don't want to look over and the lips all long.
Well, listen, you better make this work. You don't want her coming back, told you so.
Right.
Exactly. Oh, trust me. I got so many naysayers right now, but it doesn't matter because I know what we're doing. He knows what we're doing, and God is the third strand, and that's all that really matters, for real.
All right. When are you getting married? Like real soon?
July. We're getting married in July.
Damn, you're not playing.
Make sure you send us an invite.
Yeah.
I'm trying to.
Yeah, it's gonna be like, trust me. I'm about to send y'all the information. I'm going right on the app.
I got a DJ for you. You ready, Navy? All right. Okay. All right. Well, good luck.
Thank you, guys.
Okay. You know what, Kyle? Let's ask everyone else. If your friend was getting married and you didn't think it was going to work, would you tell them? Or would you say, you know what, I support my friend no matter what? 800-292-5150. Y'all know this just happened to somebody. My girl Gigi on lip service. We'll talk about it. 800-292-5150. It's Way Up.
Yeah, what's happening?
You want to know my name? Way Up with Angela Yee.
Turn me on.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here with my guy Kyle.
Hey.
Good morning, my neighbor.
And we just did an Ask Yee, and our listener was concerned that her best friend she felt like hating on the fact that she's getting married. She knew the guy for 2 months, met him online. This is going to be her third marriage, right? So given that into perspective, it does feel like, okay, I can see why your friend's concerned, but then she put a little more into it. Now I want to ask you, if you had a friend who was getting married to somebody they met in 2 months, right?
Yeah.
And maybe you didn't think it was going to work out. Would you tell them or would you just be supportive?
Oh, no, I would tell them, but I will also be supportive as well.
Okay.
So I'm going to tell you, like, girl, I don't think you should marry Billy down the street because he broke. But if you want to walk down that aisle, like, you know, I'm going to be down there with you supporting you. But
right.
I just want you to know, like, if it go left, I did tell you.
And just know that wedding ain't going to have no top shelf liquor.
Okay.
If any liquor at all. You might have a paid bar if Billy's broke. But anyway, if that was me, I've had that situation. Shout out to my girl Gigi from Lip Service. I don't know if you know about this, but she met a guy and got engaged like right away. Gigi got engaged very quickly.
Like 3 days.
She came, like I saw her, and then the next time I saw her, she was engaged to somebody we'd never heard of.
We were engaged. We did see the jeweler, but I never got the ring. It only lasted 65 days.
All right, that's a run though, 2 months. And I will say she was planning to get married. She knew where and everything. I was going to be there.
Were you going to be the bridesmaid?
No. It wasn't, but I was going to be supportive because my friends are grown. If they make a decision, I'm going to be there. As long as that man is not abusing you or doing nothing like that, I can support it because worst case scenario, it doesn't work. That's how I look at it.
You can try again.
All right, well, what do you guys think? Kia, would you tell your friend if you didn't agree with them getting married?
I probably wouldn't say it like just don't marry him, but I would definitely be concerned because, like, how many times did this friend have to be her maid of honor? You're in your third marriage and you only know him for 2 months. I would definitely be concerned.
Well, one was at 19. She said one was at 19.
So we can excuse that one.
Yeah, she was young.
Okay.
One was, what she say, like 40?
Her second was at 40.
But would you be able to support somebody unconditionally?
Absolutely. I would definitely still be supporting my friend, but she would hear my concerns first. If she's still going with it, I'm with you 100%. But
okay.
Yeah,
I'm with that. Just hear my concerns, but I'm going to still support you.
So would you accept being the maid of honor with those concerns, or would you just, just show up to the wedding?
So now knowing that she was married at 19 and then at 40, so it's stressed out, but still, so I would definitely be her maid of honor, in that sense, but 2 months, let's try to stretch this out a little bit. Make sure he's the one. I don't know.
Well, she has till July.
Yeah, she do have till July. So, I'm with you regardless. So.
Okay, see?
Okay, look, that's a supportive friend.
Friendship. Thank you for calling.
You're welcome.
Hey, Jennifer.
Hey, how are you?
Good. How you doing?
I'm good.
Okay, what do you think about supporting somebody who's getting married, but maybe you don't believe in that actual relationship?
The thing about it is that these females are desperate out here.
Mm.
Instead of just taking your time, I think the friend is just trying to give her some good advice, and she's not trying to hear it because these women, that D word is a powerful thing. So that's what's on their mind. So at this point, I just think that, she's just trying to give her some good advice, and everybody always thinks somebody's hating on them. Nobody's hating on them. Just tread lightly.
Okay. It wasn't hate. But now with all that being said, would you be the maid of honor?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
I would. This was she, this is her. It's not about that. I'm giving you my advice. I'm not hating on you. I'm there. We friends, and we're going to be friends. And if this is what you choose to do, this is what you choose to do. But I'm just trying to just let you know because I've been in a relationship for a marriage a very long time.
Okay.
That's all. No hate there.
You said tread lightly, desperate. No, I'm kidding.
It's about how you say it.
Desperately seeking Susie. How about that?
Okay. I don't know, Jen, but thank you for calling.
I'm not mad at that one.
Yeah, tread lightly, desperately seeking Susan. All right. Well, thank you guys for weighing in.
It was interesting.
800-292-5150. You can always leave a message for last word because guess what? That's what we're doing when we come back. Last word. This is y'all show, and you get to tell us exactly what you think. It's Way Up.
Pick up the phone.
Tap in. Tap in and get your voice heard.
What the word is.
Here's the last word on Way Up with Angela Yee.
Yo, it's Way Up with Angela Yee. Kyle.
Yes.
Kyle
Good morning, my neighbor.
Guest hosting from the Neighborhood Talk.
Yes.
Hey, neighbors.
What's going on?
And how did you feel about this? You guest hosted for 2 days.
I felt good. It's a big difference from doing live television because y'all be over here moving real quick. But I enjoyed it. It was It was a good experience.
Yeah, we had a good time with you.
Okay, that's good. So y'all gonna let me come back?
Face by Kyle. Yes.
Okay.
When did we get these serums? We can order them now.
You guys can order the serums now, facebyKyle.com, and they should be getting them by next month.
Okay.
Yeah,
can I wait?
Oh, no, you can get yours for free.
Can I wait? Don't tell people that.
Why?
Because we got to buy and support, because then everybody else going to be like, well, I want mine for free.
Well, they're going to have to buy them.
Okay.
Yeah.
So. All right, his name is not Kyle and for free. Okay,
period.
It's Anthony.
Come with them coins.
But again, thank you guys. You know, this show is all about our listeners, and we made a whole topic out of Ask Yee.
Yes.
That was a real thing that we've all related to. So thank y'all again, as always. I'm going to All-Star Weekend too this weekend, getting ready for Valentine's Day. So
you going over to the hot weather?
I hope so.
It's hot over there.
And then I got the Sobe Wine and Food Festival coming up.
Ooh.
I need to get out of this cold. This is too much. But again, this is your show, so you guys have the last word.
You guys were just talking about the girl that is getting married in 2 months, and her friend is like, hey, maybe that's not great, but she's supposed to be the bridesmaid. That's absolutely what a friend is supposed to do. What the girl that is getting married should do is be, thank you for your concern. I do want your support in this. And then if the friend still isn't able to support, then that's an issue.
My name is Shaquila, and I like to shine the light out on my sister, Yodi. I've been staying in the shelter. I graduate tomorrow from CODA. I'm just want to, just shine the light on her because she's been amazing at helping me get myself back on track with life. I'm a bus operator, so I just like a new job, like celebration of a new job.
Angela Yee is way up.